I was born in Boise, Idaho in October 26, 1920.
Although born in Idaho, Robert Maxwell was sent at a young age to Quinter, Kansas, to be raised by his grandparents on a farm. And during the Depression, young and old worked hard.
Gather the eggs and feed the pigs and all kinds of things like that. I would milk 2 or 3 cows. That was before breakfast. Get the chores done, and then eat breakfast, and then you're ready to go to work. One Sunday, a huge dust cloud came up. It's coming from the north, and we could see it coming for miles away. And when it hit, it was absolutely blackness. You couldn't see your hand in front of your face. And the only way we could find the barn was we tied a rope between the house and the barn, just follow the rope, and then follow the rope back to the house again.
For a while, Bob was able to go to school where his favorite subject was geography. One day, the teacher talked about a place that sounded like paradise compared to the struggle with no rains and tremendous dust storms.
She landed on the Willamette Valley in Oregon, and I brought the word home from the folks at how wonderful the Willamette Valley was, at milk and honey and all that sort of thing.
Bob was able to complete the 6th grade before he was pulled out of school.
And that's the way it was with country kids. We just, the work on the farm was more important than education.
Bob may have been out of school, but the geography lessons stuck. When the drought continued and farming became unviable, the bank took the farm and the whole family made plans to move to the Willamette Valley in Oregon. They got as far as Colorado when Bob's grandfather became sick. The family stayed and went into logging, and that's where they were when war broke out and Bob received his draft notice in 1942.
Being a Quaker, I had in my mind maybe I could be a conscientious objector, and I got to thinking, I'm nobody special. Why would I want to get out of going to serve any way that they needed me? So I took the draft and went wherever they wanted me to go.
Where the Army wanted him to go was North Africa, then Tunisia, Sicily, Palermo, Messina, and Anzio. September 1944 found Bob in Besançon, France. On September 7th, he was stringing telephone wire for their new command post to stay in touch with the rear.
I attracted the attention of a 20-millimeter anti-aircraft gun over on the other side of the canal, away from ahead of us. The Germans had me spotted, and they started tearing up the shingles on the roof. There was shakes flying everywhere, and I went off the roof along with them and landed on the cobblestone floor of the patio. It was quite a jolt.
That was just a warm-up for what was coming. That night, with no moon and everything pitch black, the Germans attacked the command post.
We were blazing away with our .45s, automatic pistols, making a big noise and probably scaring the Germans enough that they held back long enough to get the command post evacuated. And about that time, a grenade came in and fell in my vicinity, and I didn't know where it was. I leaned over trying to find it, and about that time I decided time was up, so I just dropped to the ground, and it went off, and that's the last I knew until I woke up and everybody was gone.